Okay, so here's what's going on here. I got this awesome custom Revv Generator 120 with snakeskin, the indigo snakeskin. I custom ordered it with EL-34s. Somehow, unfortunately, it was shipped with 6L6s. So what I'm going to do today is open this thing up, pop the amp out, and rebias it for EL-34s, which just arrived today from Canada, from Manitoba. So Derek has been really good with trying to get this remediated as quickly as possible. Of course, because I'm so OCD, I was freaking out when I first got this, and it was surprisingly loaded with 6L6s, even though there were several emails saying EL-34. Don't know how it happened, but you know what? We're going to take care of it and just get this thing opened up and, perform a bias. I've done one in my life about 6 years ago. I have a multimeter. I am praying that I can get it right. EL-34s need to be set to... Wow, that is really... Maybe I should take this off. Do it the real way. EL-34s need to be set to somewhere between 70 millivolts and 75 millivolts. I don't know what is optimal for tone, but I know the manual recommends 70 as a good middle point. The tech said anywhere between 70 and 75. Maybe at 75 millivolts it runs a little hotter and saturates quicker. I don't know the science behind that. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure you guys are all having fun, and girls are all having fun watching me unscrew this thing. But apparently this is how they suggest to do it. So I got an instruction list from the tech at Revv saying to take the baffle off the back, which this is. And then I have to actually take the bolts off the bottom and remove the amp completely from the chassis. And I'm hoping this can help anyone that is hoping to do this on this amp without going to an amp tech. Okay. Chassis removed. As you can see, got the 6L6s in here. So let's see. Huh. Okay. Let's put this right here. As you can see, there's one of my Sir Custom Moderns. Basically live in like a gear locker. Okay. Let's take these bolts out. What a crazy... I really always like to set this up exactly how I'm looking at it. So let's just move this back a little bit. So this would be actually, yeah, front, and then, am I doing it correctly? No. Top, bottom. Sorry everyone. More OCD stuff. Good thing is that it's right out. It's not like stuck in like crazy. Really nice clean build in there. Oh yeah, there it is moving. And then we can see what I'm really up against here. Man, that is heavy. Ooh, oh God, I do not want to. Maybe it's better to take it out this way. Yeah. Man, that is heavy. Wow. Okay, so we'll leave this shell here for now. Cool snake skin. Let's see what we're looking at here. What a crazy thing. Man, look at all that. That is some unbelievable tech right there. Let's just get a quick look at that. Dude, this is clean. Sorry, there's some obviously some shadow there, but I'm holding this super clean. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna pause it here for 1 second, and then I'm gonna consult my manual, and then I will come back, and hopefully I can get this working. Awesome. Okay, so I totally forgot to record this part of it, but all I did here is swap the tubes. I took the 6L6s out, put the EL-34s in. The way you do this, you just bend down this, this metal enclosure that helps keep them in there, and then you just wiggle them right out and you pop in the new tube. So nothing crazy there. I have my voltmeter ready to go. I actually have Sam from Revv that's going to call me, and I'm going to just keep this recording. I don't think it's going to be too hard. The trim pots are right here. So you really, the one thing that you need to definitely have is a good jeweler's Phillips head screwdriver, and make sure you have the right bit, because those screws are very sensitive in there, and they will probably strip easily if you use excessive force. So I have basically turned these trim pots to the left counterclockwise to get ready, or just in anticipation of these EL-34s obviously having a different voltage, and I want to start and then I want to start from 0, then gradually build to get to the 70 to 75, I believe millivolts. That's where EL-34 should sit. It says it in the manual. So you want to have your master volumes down to 0 also, which I have here, master down here. And then I'm gonna obviously, once Sam gets on, put it on standby, and then pop it on and actually get a volt reading with this guy. So your leads are right here. You have 2 and 4, and then 1 and 3. I'm assuming this is 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4 would be in the back. So gonna put your ground in here, the black, and then put your red in here. Test the first 2. Use the trim pot to set the voltage, and then we're going to do the same thing for V2 and V4. And then I believe I'm going to be setting this. This is the sign that you want right here, this on the left side. So because it's between 75, I'm assuming that I'll be setting it to 200. I will confirm that with Sam when he calls. So hopefully we'll be up and running soon. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I don't think I'm crazy, but I'm GoProing this so I know how to do this in the future.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's perfect. It's one of those things that's like a little daunting the first time, but it's great to know because then you can start experimenting with different tubes and stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I've done this once in the past. I had this wacky like custom Baron. I don't know if you've ever. I don't think Baron's even in existence anymore, but.
Right.
Brandon Ellis used to play him from, from Black Dahlia.
Like Arceus, Black Dahlia.
Yes, and we used to always play with Arceus. So I got on that train, and I had to like rebias it because the thing showed up, and it was just totally like I think it got damaged in shipping. So he sent me new tubes.
Tube stuff is like not only are they extremely delicate, so shipping is like a pain in the ass, but like they're also just sometimes finicky for no apparent reason. So, but in your situation, sorry, they just didn't come with. Derek kind of filled me in on what happened. So yeah, I'll get you sorted, and then if you find yourself wanting to experiment, at least you'll have the knowledge for the future. So
yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. So basically, I have this out of the chassis already. I have the EL-34s in here. I have my voltmeter here. I have my masters. Don't have it turned on yet, but I have my masters down to 0. That's where they should be, right?
Yes, correct. So yeah, I have an amp in front of me here as well.
Okay.
I just can show you.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, basically you'll just like power it on, let it sit for like like a minute, I guess, with these, just so like the tubes actually come to like power.
Okay.
And then take it off the standby. And then on the back here, these are your ports, obviously. Black just stays there. And then I forget which is which, but it's basically like this is a pair and then this is a pair, like side to side, basically.
Okay.
And then if you look in between here, there's that little hole.
The trim pot.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but if you use like a kind of like a jeweler's Phillips, you can get in there. So basically, like that's the hole for this pair, that's the hole for this pair.
Okay.
Offhand, I forget which is which here, but you'll be able to tell like when you turn it, like if it's not moving, just switch the port, and then it'll be the other pair.
Okay, I got my. I think this seems to
that's perfect.
fit pretty good. So okay.
Awesome. So for 34s, they will set to 70 per pair.
Okay, so that's good. I'm glad you said that because I think Janelle wrote back and said 70 or 75, and I was like, what is the difference there?
So like all the tubes will have a range of what's like safe.
Okay.
Because like literally like when you up the millivolts, you're just feeding them more current. So like running them hotter, they can get real gnarly, which is sick, but they'll burn out faster.
No. Yeah.
More juice, right? So yeah. So some people like to bias them hotter because they just like how it sounds and they don't care if they burn through tubes a bit faster.
Okay.
Some amps people prefer to bias them colder because they're maybe a little too bright. Like there's like a method to all of it, but it's all preference really. Usually for 34s, I go at like 70 because they're already pretty high mid-rangey. So you don't need to run them like too.
Yeah, they compress naturally. That's why I love them. Mid-range is better.
Exactly. I agree. I really like how they sound in the 120s. There was a little bit of confusion there because we did the 120s, the 10th anniversaries with them, and now the stock ones have the 6L6s. So I think there was, even within the shop here, I think there was a little bit of translation lost on it. But now you'll at least have a pair of each. Well,
that's why. Derek hooked us up with the loaners for that one show we played, and dude, I fell in love. I literally, I'm telling you, man, I set it by my. I just set it by eyes of I thought where it should be. I never changed the setting, bro. We played that show with Zach from Alluvial. He was on drums, and it just, dude, they sounded so sick. And I was like, Derek, I got to get one of these, but it has to have EL-34s. I hate 6L6 in high gain.
It's funny because, I got so used to 6L6s for a while, just because we always used them. And the G50 was the first time we did 34s. And now, when I test the 120s with 34s versus 6L6s comparatively, there's a huge feel difference, and I'm definitely more of a 34 fan now, I think, too.
That's cool. Yeah, man, you go through changes, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you do it. Do you want to try doing it while I'm on with you?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, definitely, man. If I could. So should I have these ports? Should I have this? Where should this be? Should this be set to 200 here? Is that?
So it's the symbol it's like a V with some dot with a dashed line.
Yes. Now I have 3 different options there. I have or 4 different options. 220.
I think that's the one that you're on right now.
That would make the most sense, probably, right?
I think so.
Because that's where the max is. Maybe, I don't know.
I think that's it. Based on, I sent Janelle a picture to send you.
Yes.
What it is. This is the thing. Every meter is different.
So, yes, yours is a little bit different. So should I have this? Right. Should I have this connected now or?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Anytime's fine. So usually I would put that in, power the amp on, keep it on standby for 30 seconds, I guess. You'll see when the meter starts to get a reading. And then once it kind of hits the peak of where it's at, you're good to adjust the bias on it.
And these just have to contact. I don't have to be pushed hard, right? They just.
The needles, just push them in as far as they'll go.
Oh. Okay. Actually, wow, that did go all the way in. Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
The needle will want to go all the way. You should be able to push her right up there.
Okay.
And again, I forget which pair is which. I think it says V1, V3.
Yep, that's on the left. I'm assuming that's probably the one closest, right? Because 1 and 3, I don't know. We'll see.
I forget if it's closest to the back of the amp or closest to the front of the amp, because I guess either would make sense, because generally if you're biasing it, you're doing it from the back there. But it's one of whatever. It's one of the 2 pairs.
Okay. Okay. Should I turn it on or?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, masters are down.
Yeah.
Okay. This is crazy, man.
It's pretty sweet. It's easy to do once you do it a couple times, relative to some other amps, I guess. But so is standby is it fully powered on, or is standby still on?
No, it's fully powered on. I'm just not getting a reading here, so I'm still.
All right, so maybe try, and the amp is off standby. Okay.
Okay, so now I just turned it to 20. To just
okay, yeah. Let's try. Let me see. I'm just trying to see the symbols that are on there.
Okay, I just turned it to 2. Now I'm at 0.033.
Yeah, that might be it. I'm just gonna find a picture of your multimeter. Hold on.
Okay.
When it's a Astron. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. 1 sec here.
Okay.
Because I might just check with Dan quickly and see what setting he says to use on this. Because I've noticed some of the ones we have here, it's all fucking different too.
Okay.
I found your multimeter on Google here. 1 sec. I'm just gonna go check with Dan. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Oh, I think it should be at 200 M, because that's probably millivolts, right?
Oh, that's exactly what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, because now I'm at 32.
Okay, yeah, no, that seems like it could be right.
Okay.
So what I would do then first, before you actually set your bias, just to make sure of that, is turn the bias pot like all the way to the right, so it's fully open, just to see how high it goes. And then go back to your 70.
Let me figure out which one that actually is. So
yeah. See how far up it goes, because that's usually what you're supposed to do anyway, just to make sure you're getting a full reading on the tube. And then you go back down to what you want to bias it to.
Whoa, dude, that can get crazy.
What did it go up to? Like 100 and something?
192?
Okay, great. Yeah, that sounds about correct.
Wow, that's so easy to...
Yeah. It's super, super touchy, yeah. So you want to go to about 70.
Dude, this is nuts, bro. I can't get over this right now. Hold on.
That's sick. Let me just double check on that setting, but I believe that's right. I just want to make sure you're fully good to go before I get you to crank that thing on. But give me one second. I think that sounds about right, though.
It's definitely millivolts. I'm looking at it on the...
Yeah, perfect.
Wow, this is so touchy.
I'm just going to turn your volume down for 1 sec.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan. On this multimeter, would he use that 200M setting to bias it? It's just different than ours, so I just want to make sure he's doing the right thing. It would be the DC voltage 200M. So, yeah, okay. He's biasing a set of 34s that went up. I got him to go like all the way up to see how high it'll go. It went to like 190 something, and then back down. Like it goes to 0. That seems about right. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, you're good to go there, dude.
Okay, so I got it set to, it's like 70.8. Does it have to be?
No, if you're a bit higher, that's fine, because as they break in, they'll drop a little bit anyway.
Okay, because it's tough to get it right on the dot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's totally good. If you're like, if anything, just go like a touch higher if it's a new set of tubes, because they'll break in and sink a little bit. So
can I leave it there? You think that's okay?
So that's pretty good. That's like is where I would leave that there if that's what I was doing in the shop. So
okay, and now
Dan said the 200M setting would be good, and for 34s to go up to anywhere in like the high 100s would be considered normal. So that's great.
Okay.
So now just do the same thing for the second pair.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, why is that not? What is going on there? Why is that not?
You just got to switch where the port is in the back, right?
Yeah, no, I switched it. I did switch it. I'm not.
And now it's just not getting anything on that pair, or what?
No, doesn't look like it. It's coming in at 3.4.
3.4. Okay. Well, do the same thing. Turn it up as high as it'll go.
Okay. Well,
and
that's
see what it hits, right? Like that's kind of your test to see if it's hitting where you need it to. So. Because every set of tubes is different, right? So.
Okay. Here we go. Now it's going.
Yeah. So what does it go up to?
This one went not as far. This one went to 194. Yeah, same thing.
Great. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because like every set of tubes is just different, right? So like you throw a new set in there, it's gonna read like if it reads super low or whatever, like that could just literally be the tubes that are in there.
Okay. Cool, man.
So if it hit the same high point, then you should be rocking. You should be good to go.
Okay. Wait, Dude, that's so touchy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm good, man.
Yeah, dude. Try it out. And if you run into any issues or if it seems like super hot or anything, like maybe plug her in and test it out just before you throw it back in the head shell.
Okay.
And if you do run into any issues or if anything else goes on with it, let me know. But based on what Dan was saying, that seems like all should be good. So.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate your time. Sorry, I'm like so.
No, dude, all good, man. It's as I was saying, like the first time you do it, it seems like a fairly large ordeal. So,
dude,
yeah,
I was.
But again, if there are any issues, like that all seems good. But if you run into anything else, like feel free to hit me up. It's all good.
I was freaking out, man. Thank you, dude. Right. I feel way better. Have a good one, man.
You You too, man. I'll see you later.
Cheers, dude.
Peace.
Bye. Oh, okay. So that is, as you can see, that is reading now. That we should be okay. We should be ready to go. Let me just check the other port real quick. Okay, so that's got to come up a little bit. Just want to make sure it stays over 70. Just hit that. You gotta just hit this a little more. Oh man, this is so. Man, that is so. These ones are finicky. That's. Okay. Now that it's a little bit more. Okay. That's where you got to keep it. Now it's evenly matched. Okay, so that's basically it. That's a wrap. Can put this thing back together now. Just gonna let it cool down, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so we tested it a few times. Both the pairs of EL-34 tubes are holding fast at about 70.5 millivolts to 71. So we're in the right range. Oop, let me just turn on this light so we get some more light back here. There we go. Okay, let's put this thing back together. So I think the best way to do this is to go face down. Look at that wooden chassis. That's crazy. And my bare feet. Thankfully, I didn't get electrocuted. Oh, maybe I should actually... because this is kind of tough to grab here. Nope, that looks like a good way to destroy the tubes. You don't have a good grip on that. I think I'm gonna have to go in this way and then maybe finagle it. Let's get down here. Yep. Man, this thing's heavy. Definitely have this planned out if you're gonna do something like this. Do not have the right tools. Make sure you get a nice high quality screwdriver like this Weeha. This thing is unbelievable. I use it for everything. Got a bunch of different heads. German engineering really has lasted long. Perfect for stuff like this. Okay, let's put the baffle on. Okay. So I obviously line up my screws the same way because I want to put them in the same holes that they were, came out of. One more. Okay. We're good. There she is. Rebiased, ready for those EL-34s. Thanks for watching. Cheers.